Man.
Real quick.
Wait till it went live, and there he got. I hear you, bro. I know the feeling, man.
I know.
Man,
what's going on?
D-Ray.
You know.
Well, first of all, what you bloodsuckers need to do is follow procedure and do the doggone introduction.
I'm already. Hey! I was about to, but then we were rudely interrupted.
We were rudely interrupted
by like a little vampire over there. So, yo, man, this is Rats, and like as y'all can see, we are a little thin today. So if y'all ever saw the 1980s cult classic movie Thinner, this is what's happening. This is what happens, man. Because somebody ate the damn cherry pie and it's getting thinner and thinner and thinner. Okay.
You know what?
Yeah.
That's probably more accurate than we really care to believe or want to
believe. My goodness. Boy, I tell you, it's gonna be one of those days I see.
Hey, I'm with it. Let's go.
All right. So as you see, I'm here. Rock is here. Dallas Cowboys, did their thing, so but we ain't gonna get into that right now. But I'm here now. Right next to me, I got my man there, DJ Gooch. What's up, Gooch? What's going on, man? How you feeling today, bro?
I feel real good today.
Feeling good today, bro?
Feeling real good today.
I understand. Then down there below, we have the dun, 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 dun. We have D-Ray Taps, the producer. What's up, bro? How you doing? You all right?
Oh, I'm fine. Like I said, I'm on a higher. Oh yeah, see, there go the doorbell. You want to talk about my little? You want to talk about my little bloodsuckers? What about your little bloodsuckers?
Them little trick or treaters, bro. I tell you, we just starting over here.
What are we talking about?
Well,
anyway,
like I said,
I'm on a higher vibration. Y'all dusty crusties can't hurt me because I know the lane that my team is in. And
man,
it's
they off-roading, bro.
Good.
They ain't no lane. They are like off-roading on a mountain somewhere, riding around on a skateboard or something.
Didn't he say they're gonna win 7 games or 8 games? Something
he did say something like that now.
Hold on just a second. Hey, I may need y'all to leave the room for real.
You said that you had to.
I may need them to leave the room. Matter of fact, I may need them to leave the house.
Well, first though, before we jump into all of that, though, we're gonna have to address. Like I said, we're a little thin today, right? B has he had no reason to not be here except for he is also in rehab. And he's in rehab for, man, do I even need to say it, bro? Do I even need to say it?
What is he in rehab for?
Yes.
He's in rehab for eating too much of the damn cherry pie, bro.
Oh man, he had too much of the cherry pie.
Yes, too
Was
much.
it like all over his face and Martin Lawrence lifelike?
just man, I'm talking about just all hanging off the side of his mouth, just licking the pan and like damn. So he had to go to rehab for a cherry pie overdose. Okay.
Okay.
I'll let y'all know. It's gonna let you know. But we also missing another person. Dude, what happened to Glass, bro?
Well, Glass and Tom Brady had an unfortunate incident.
Oh shit.
I don't know who the hell keep playing that video, but we need to stop it because I'm almost positive that dude did not make it, and I don't think we should be glorifying it, but that might be appropriate for Tom Brady.
When he said, "Oh shit, like, so
every time Tom Brady gets sick, he said,
yeah. So like actually, Was it when the guy said, "Oh shit," that he finally realized that this was not a good idea? Because prior to that, now he had to realize. I thought, man, this is a great idea. This is
gonna be awesome.
Till he got up there, and I heard him say, "Oh shit." That right there was probably the turning point in his mind. Like, this ain't gonna go well.
No, I'm gonna tell you, when he's coming down that hill and realized he didn't have no brakes.
I always think brakes would work, bro.
Nah, he was going a little faster than his projections, and he knew that chair didn't have no shocks.
Man,
you know.
So hold on, man. It's no sense. We have someone else that is, still a part of Blast and everything. And I think you invited him on. Didn't you, D-Ray? But what happened, bro?
You know what wound up happening this past weekend was the homecoming of North Carolina A&T State University in Greensboro, North Carolina.
And PB.
And our biggest favoritist Giants fan kept getting mistaken for this dude named Mike, that nobody knew that he was not Mike, but he kept signing autographs and taking selfies that his name was Mike. So I think Mike might have got locked up because apparently Mike might have had some warrants. So shout out to Guilford County lockup. We hope they don't shut off the Wi-Fi before 9 o'clock. So
is Big Los's last name Myers? Is like that the Mike that we're talking about there?
I don't think so, but I think him answering to Mike had something to do with free food.
Damn, Los. Damn. There we go.
Oh, man.
That makes a lot of sense there now.
Yeah. Big Los.
It's not as bad as that cherry pie addiction, boy. I'm gonna tell you that done brought down countries.
He's evidently he's going to a great bakery. That's all I can say. I don't know. Bakery off the
well, hey, you know what?
Oh damn! Shit! Oh damn! Hey, what he saying, them dude?
What are you talking?
What are you talking? I ain't never heard Goose. I ain't never seen somebody think of something and choke. Who had a mind choke? Yeah. The force ain't strong in that one. Plus he on mute just straight up talking.
You on mute.
He on mute and just straight up talking now.
Man, look, I don't know who Troy is with, who Veep is with, but I know they on the dark side of the force because I know a force choke when I feel it. That came straight from the south. with a Jamaican accent. Shut up.
He was just thinking, Goose. He's not saying something. But man.
Had my baby girl come over here to check on me. I'm fine.
Man, we had a great weekend in sports, man. I'm talking about it was a great weekend. Basketball, football, I would bring up the World Series and stuff. I don't know what the hell happening in it. So,
Houston tied it up.
Real talk. October is probably one of the best months out of the year for sports. Yeah, because you got everything in October. You got basketball, you got basketball, football, baseball, hockey, NASCAR is even cranking up. Whatever you want, you got it in October. So October is a dope month for sports.
Too bad it'll be over tomorrow.
Yeah, too bad it'll be over. You know what November normally is.
Yeah. Let's go on and get this party started. I don't even know if we have a graphic for what's happening in Green Bay. Do we have a Green Bay graphic? I don't think we have a that is what happened. That is definitely what happened. Green Bay Packers, Mr. Aaron, I am immunized Rodgers, who's thinking I can just show up whatever I want to, and the league is just going to bend to my will. It's proven that shit ain't true.
No. And if he ever needed a "you not Brett Favre" wake up call, he's getting it because he is not Brett Favre. Never has been, never will be. Because Brett Favre got away with so much stuff in this league.
Yeah, he's still getting away with stuff outside the league. What we talking about?
Yeah, right. Still getting away with stuff. And Aaron Rodgers, not so much.
No,
they getting killed, man. This is a bad year for old quarterbacks.
Yeah.
They got paid. Didn't get the,
You know how bad. You know what was bad for me yesterday. My team was losing. My team was getting.
Hold on, D-Ray. Hold on, D-Ray. I got one thing.
T-Rex.
I got one thing to say for you and your team. You had one job.
Just one job.
One job.
All you got to do is beat Philly for us, bro. And like we would have given you a break.
Ungrateful bastard.
We would have given you a break, bro.
Y'all put my team, my defenseless team, in front of a basically an army with nothing but a 22 with two shots in it.
Yeah.
One for the head and one for the foot.
Hey, Daniel did it with a slingshot.
Yeah. Hey.
But clearly, nobody is on the Steelers team is considered Daniel.
I'm not gonna say I told you so, except for every week I'm gonna tell Glass, I told you so. Glass, if you're listening, I told you so, brother. Okay, I told you.
But see, here's the thing. Here's how bad it was for me yesterday. So Pittsburgh's getting blown up. I'm watching the Green Bay Buffalo game, and my fantasy player, my fantasy quarterback is Josh Allen, right? So I'm up like by maybe good 10, 15 points. I know I'm about to win this week. What does Josh Allen do? Throw 2 back-to-back interceptions for no apparent reason whatsoever.
Money Mike.
What's up, Mike?
What's up,
and I even lose my fantasy this week. So
because of those 2 picks.
Because of them 2 picks.
Well,
like you never do that. So we moving on. We just moving on.
Yeah. So since like we got that one old quarterback out the way, we're gonna hop into something that was actually good because as y'all know, I was down on this quarterback as to what the hell is wrong with him. And that was Russell Wilson finally got his stuff together. It took him to go to London, though, to get his stuff together. But he finally got his stuff together.
Nobody knew about his shenanigans over there.
You know what? I feel like Russell was getting an unfair shake because it's not just all him. Now, yeah, he got the contract and yeah, he got the money, but it wasn't just all him. It's a combination of things. So hopefully they got it worked out.
I mean,
no, it wasn't all him, but shit, when you have 3rd and 2 and you drop back and you got a lane as big as the freaking Grand Canyon and you like, you know what? I'm just gonna stand here, even though I'm known for running a little bit. I'm just gonna stand here and see what I can find. And I'm just gonna take this pounding. That's not Russell Wilson.
Hey, something tell me we need to make sure we have the suicide hotline for Mr. Mike right here. He said, at least you guys don't have to suffer with the Lions.
Yes, sir.
See, I know everybody from Detroit is on the verge of either suicide or homicide. So we just want to take this time out to let you know that we're here for you, Mike.
That's right.
Yes,
Money Mike,
yes,
we're here for you.
Now, last week, Mike, we weren't there for you. We weren't there for you last week because you were playing like Cowboys, so, we weren't there. But every other game, bro, we right there with you, Mike.
Yeah.
Okay? Every other game except for last week, we right there with you. Okay?
Have they played the Eagles yet?
No, they ain't played the Eagles yet.
Take down the Eagles. See if you can handle one little thing.
Yeah, a Lion should be able to beat the Eagles, right?
Wait a minute. Did y'all beat the Eagles?
Hey, man, we had a backup quarterback. We had
man, don't even talk about it. I don't even want to hear that.
Oh, yeah,
I didn't say that.
I do not want to hear that.
I didn't say it.
You have a like 3rd string Pop Warner quarterback, so we almost forgiving you, man. Okay, we almost forgiving you for that.
Like I said, look. You know what? I might as well go ahead and send them 12 packs on out. UPS today.
Hell,
I might as well
Mike,
go ahead and get them on sent on. Get
My
that
4
on out the way.
games are looking good right now.
Yeah.
Man,
Good,
shoot,
my
I
4 games.
might as well
Mike.
go ahead and get that on out the way.
Mike,
Because it's not going to happen.
if you can like hear us, Mike, I know that you can. What do you think about Dan Campbell as a coach? So we're gonna let you answer that, but like we're just gonna like keep on going because he used to play for the like Cowboys, and I know that he's a good dude, but you know, I'm just not sure about his like coaching skills. So let me know what y'all feeling up there in Detroit. All right.
He's a good old boy, man. He's a good old boy. He does what they want to do. He goes around. He says the right things, and he's gonna grow as a coach as you know, experienced.
All right.
Yeah, they like him. They like him. They like him.
All right. So now we're gonna get down here, I guess, since we're rolling on along, man. It's just 17 minutes after, which means we're really rolling along now.
Well, we normally have 6 people talking.
Yeah. But you know, we're gonna have to at least talk about, you know, even though you know he had that like that unfortunate accident on that ramp.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to talk about what's going on with Tampa Tom and those Pirates up there. What's going on with them, y'all? Y'all know, I need someone just to break this down. I need one of y'all football brains up there, and I'm seeing it right here, just to break down what is really happening with Tampa Bay and Tampa Tom. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first. I'm gonna tell you what's going on. Honestly, it's just like when you have some kind of affliction in your body and you got to get all of the poison and the infection out before it can actually heal and get back right. Tampa organization has been in complete disarray since last season with Antonio Brown, the whole thing with the coach getting let go, fired, whatever you want to call it, and you know, not having any certainty in the front office, and with Tom Brady's personal thing going off, personal life kind of in shambles. You know, there's a lot of different moving parts that have really not a whole lot to do with football. But then you put football in it, you know, you see lack of communication. Tom is accustomed to his wide receivers basically knowing him so well that they like, it's almost like they have telepathy. And he just doesn't have that with this core, you know. And Mike Evans and Julio Jones, 2 of the best receivers in the league, and they're just not on the same page. You know, they running bad routes, they dropping passes, and they doing stuff that had Tom over there cussing consistently on the sidelines. And I don't know. I don't see it I just don't see it happening this season. So,
well, let me tell you what I think. This is what happens in today's NFL when you go for it all. You put all your eggs in one year baskets to say, we're going to do whatever we can to go for it all this year. And you win. But you done salvage, you mortgage the future. And now when it comes down to having depth in your lineups, you don't have it. And it's slowly chipping away. Look what the Rams did. The Rams went all in. They needed Odell, but they got him only for 1 year. They needed that offensive line. People retired. They didn't have no depth. They got rid of their draft choices. Today's NFL is going for it all in 1 year, but you're mortgaging your depth. So you're not trying to go to win it year after year after year to be a dynasty. You're just trying to get that 1 year in and heck with the rest of it. And that's what we're seeing with these teams that look good 1 year for the championship, and then there ain't nothing else afterwards.
But you know what? Let me piggyback on that, because the way that organizations used to make money back in the day, you had to have a dynasty, because, you know, you started building your fan base. And, you know, look at the Steelers in the 70s, 49ers in the 80s, Cowboys in the early 90s. You started building that momentum and you became more of an institution because you were winning multiple championships. Where here we are in 2022, one season can make or break your payroll.
Yeah,
Season.
That's the issue.
And so now you're talking about the amount of money that one station pays, like ESPN, is probably more money than the Steelers made in all 4 Super Bowls in the 70s.
Yeah.
Probably all this money the 49ers made in the 80s. And it's staggering. And so along with that, you can't keep these teams together because as you start winning, people's brands start to become established and they're going to want more money, you know? And so you do have to leverage. Like, for example, 49ers gave up pretty much their future for Christian McCaffrey, right? Now, what he do yesterday? Oh, he showed his natural born yesterday.
Oh yeah, he showed out yesterday.
You know, he threw a touchdown, ran for a touchdown, caught a touchdown. You know, now if they don't make the playoffs or make the Super Bowl in the next 2 years, they're toast, and that's a gamble that they're willing to make because guess what? They making money hand over fist because he's putting butts in seats.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, and so that's where Tampa Bay is. Tom Brady is still, even as dysfunctional as his team is. He's putting butts in seat because he's Tom Brady.
Yeah, that's true.
But the problem with that is going to be like this. If they don't fix it, and he's already said he's coming back next year. Yeah. If they don't fix it, he's going to be like Johnny Unitas was when he was like 47, 48 years old trying to play for the Colts and couldn't even run.
Yeah, but Johnny Unitas didn't have a $300 million contract waiting for him just to go talk in the booth.
That's a fact.
So I'm sitting here right now saying that like either someone needs to like check out Brady right now because he got to have CTE because there ain't no way possible he gonna make that decision to keep on playing after this year with that contract that's sitting there because all it takes basically is one hit for him to not be able to speak or talk or do nothing, and then that $300 million contract is gone. You can't do nothing with it. I mean, I don't understand it. You know, I understand people have, you know, addictions and whatever. And it is quite obvious that like he is addicted to football and like being in that spotlight and being who he is. But at some point in time, that still doesn't make it just like you were really, really good. Oh yeah. Hold on. We definitely on this mic.
yeah, Mike, we're gonna get on that probably after the Blast Artist of the Week.
Yes, sir. So just stay tuned for that one, but that is in the pipeline there. That was crazy.
But Tom Brady to me is kind of like one of those boxers that you want him to quit, and they won't quit.
Yeah,
like Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali fighting Larry Holmes in the early '80s. You knew he already had Parkinson's.
Yeah,
and he couldn't speak right. And he's taking shots to the head, and you're like, champ, please.
I wish they just gave us some money, man.
Please don't do this anymore. That's kind of the thing that I'm thinking about with Tom Brady is that he has his thing in him that he has something to prove, and he gonna have to get knocked out of the game.
Yeah,
he literally gonna have to get knocked out and told you can't play no more.
Yeah,
and then he might try to come back then.
Your mind can be there all you want, but I'm gonna go back to it. Every week that we talk about it, he retired. His mind was gone when he retired and then came back. When that happened, your body and your mind is not in sync.
Oh man!
So your mind made up the damn decision to come back, and your body still like, what the hell are you doing, bro?
It's always in the back of your head.
Always in the back.
Always in the back of your head. It's in the back of your other player's head too. He can retire anytime.
Yeah. and you mean it's just not good. It's not looking good for his legacy. It's just not looking, good at all. I mean, he's not even looking like Brady right now, and I'm talking about that is and like I would say, with 7 championships, he is considered the GOAT. He is the quarterback GOAT. I ain't got no problem saying that. But when it's time to roll, man, it is time to roll. I mean, Rodgers ain't nowhere. Rodgers with his 1 Super Bowl ain't nowhere close to Brady. Even though he want to be, he's not. So he can ride off into the sunset, eat a whole block of cheese. I don't care.
Let me ask you this: would Rodgers look as bad as he looked if he still had his receiver, Mr. Adams.
But hold on. This is what I'm gonna come back to, right? Because I've heard people on this show say this a lot. Okay, if you the GOAT, don't you supposed to make your players better?
That's what
so I'm just gonna use that analogy because I've heard that from. I ain't gonna say nobody on this show, D-Ray. I ain't gonna say who done said that.
You heard it from me, and let me just go ahead and be clear. I was talking about LeBron.
I know who you were talking about, bro.
So just don't play around with that.
We gonna do basketball after the break.
Don't play around with it.
We ain't gonna get on that. We get on that. That's you
don't want that smoke this week. After they cried and celebrated like they won a championship.
They did win a championship. The 0 for championship.
Yeah, the 0 for championship.
Yeah, gotta start somewhere.
Hey, no. But on the real, like you look at any quarterback, and you know who I think about? I think about Peyton Manning, right? Yeah. Because before Tom Brady was really considered the GOAT, Peyton Manning was that dude, right? They made Peyton Manning quit because he has something in the back of his spine that they told him, like, you get hit one more time in your neck, you ain't gonna be able to walk, right? Yeah. So they had to make him quit. I'm hoping the same thing doesn't happen to Tom Brady.
Yeah.
You know,
So I hear you.
But real quick, we got 3 minutes. Let's talk about how the Carolina Panthers found a way to snatch defeat out of the jaws of victory.
I don't know if it's gonna take me 3 minutes. We'll try.
Hey, they find new and improved ways to lose. Now, my squad, we just gonna go ahead and we're gonna try our best and get blowed up. It is what it is. Panthers, on the other hand, you catch a Hail Mary, you about to win the game, and what do? You take your helmet off.
Look at me, y'all.
Look at me. You back your kicker up 15 yards, and what does he do?
Choke.
He misses the field goal.
He choked.
Now you got to go to overtime, and he tries to hit the same field goal, and what happens again?
Choke.
Misses. Look, I'm just saying. You know,
that play was crazy. I didn't see it. I was hearing about it because I was getting ready to go play some basketball. So I was hearing about it. I'm like, what the hell happened in there? And then I saw it later that night. I was like, damn. Then I saw him miss it. But I'm like, you know, what he did was like straight up bonehead. It was stupid, okay? But it was still, it was a makeable field goal. You know what I'm saying? That just got. And then in overtime, as you said, the same thing happened. But yeah, that was old boy fault. I know he had to feel terrible. He made a great play. That's like the best catch all freaking day.
But check this out. And here's where I want y'all opinion. I know we're running a little late. Here's where I want y'all opinion. The NFL came out this morning and said that I think it's DJ Moore should not have had that penalty. That shouldn't have been a penalty.
Why not? That is a penalty.
No, they said that it shouldn't have been called.
Why not?
I don't get the I don't know what the reason is. I'll look that up because I'm gonna look the reason
your helmet off.
But the league said that shouldn't have been a flag. And maybe it's because he was out of bounds. Maybe it was because he wasn't in the field of play.
You can do it on the sideline.
You can do it on the sideline. But my question to you is this: what consolation is it? What consolation is it if the day after you take a really bad L, the league calls you and goes, you know what?
Yeah, there's no consolation prize in that, man. That is some junk. One, that particular rule there is dumb and sophomorish and stupid and like everything else. I understand they are supposedly trying to protect the players, but come on, bro. I'm sorry. If you just scored that 60-yard touchdown, you're going to get excited. I mean, Goose made a layup yesterday and damn near did a damn cartwheel. Okay? So I'm like, come on, bro.
You know who fault this is? You know who is responsible for the league putting this rule in effect in the first place?
Who was it?
It was Emmitt Smith.
It was Emmitt.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
At the beginning and the root of all crime in the NFL, you will find a cowboy.
Oh, man.
Oh, look at the time! Look at the time! It's time for the blast artist of the week.
Who we got, man?
We got Greg Lester with "I'm Coming Home." Blastmusic247.com.
I see my home in the distance, think that's Abba on the porch. He got a ring and it's glistening, feel like I've been through this before. He got a robe and a smile on his face, yeah. I cannot wait just to feel his embrace. I miss home, I done tried the other way. Brought me right back around like Circle K. I was all about my cheese straight Monterey, but it still wasn't enough, you the only way. Baby came stillborn, I was broke down. I was lost, couldn't figure how to cope now. Went to you when you showed me how to slow it down. Swallow pride, put my face on the floor now. I'm coming home now, I'm coming home now. Ain't no place I'd rather be. Strip me of all that is filthy. Wash my sins and make me clean.
Been around the world and still can't find enough to love me like you do, so I don't want another. To give my heart to them and then they walk away. I need a love I know that's gonna stay. I'm coming home now. I'm coming home now. I'm coming home now. For a love I can count on. I'm coming home now. I'm coming home now. I'm coming home now. You are the love I can count on.
I see my home in the distance. Man, I've been through this before. I said this is it, said I'ma quit, never going back no more. And now I'm caught up in a matrix. Your love, I misplaced it. My vision's so jaded, but you've been so patient. I gotta find my way back to you. My spirit's feeling off course. I'm not plugged in the source, and I got around my friends and I changed up. Scared to death of the way they would see me if I claimed you. But I'm coming home now, I'm coming home now, yeah. Ain't no place I'd rather be. Strip me of all that is filthy. Wash my sins and make it clean. Oh, yeah.
And still can't find enough to love me like you do, so I don't want another. To give my heart to them and then they walk away. I need a love I know that's gonna stay. I'm coming home now. I'm coming home now. I'm coming home now. For a love I can count on. I'm coming home now. I'm coming home now. I'm coming home now. You are the love I can count on.
All right. Okay.
That was Greg Lester with "Coming Home," and he is one of many independent artists that has a profile on blastmusic247.com. If you are a musician, rapper, songwriter, even a stand-up comedian or spoken word artist, and you're ready to get your art out there, go to blastmusic247.com, fill out a free profile, and let's get your work out there. Blastmusic247.com, changing the industry one artist at a time.
You know that's my line. When Blast ain't here,
Yeah, I thought you had your mouth full, so I didn't want to put you on the spot.
when Glass is not here, I want it.
Okay, all right.
Throw
You
the
got it. That we'll put that. We'll put that in the bylaws.
Now
So-
I may mess it up a couple of times like the national anthem.
Don't do that, because then you have to come into one of these admin meetings. So, hey man, we can't have you messing up the tagline, man. So correction before the break. It wasn't the NFL. It was a retired referee that was working the game that said that DJ Moore shouldn't have been flagged because he took his helmet off out of bounds. It was not in the field of play, but the referees decided to throw the flag in.
Yeah.
Well, let me read you the rule I read off the NFL page here. It says that, hold on, let me go back up here. I'm looking at something else. Here we go. Removing your helmet is a penalty in the football because it's unsafe for it to be on the field of play without a helmet. However, if you are taking off your helmet in the game, even if your celebration is called unsportsmanlike penalty. That's what he got, an unsportsmanlike.
But he was out of bounds though.
Right.
He can't take it off.
See, because I heard you say though in the field of play.
I read that, but they said that if you do it even after a TD celebration, it's considered taunting, like unsportsmanlike.
But they still did not say though whether he was celebrating in the end zone, in the field of like play, or if he was out.
Now, here's the thing. Yeah, here's the thing. And, because we don't want to get YouTube ding, we're not going to have no footage on this podcast. But if you go on Twitter and watch the replay, when he took his helmet off, he had one foot in the end zone and the other foot out of bounds.
For hell. By rule, that's out of bounds, ain't it?
By rule, you would think, because if it was a catch, that would be considered out of bounds. But apparently, the referees, wanted to go ahead and throw the flag, so they threw the flag, and that's what happened after that.
You know what else I saw? At least I think I saw. He wasn't the only one that took his helmet off.
No.
There was a couple other players that had their helmet off too, celebrating when he took his off. Come up, hey!
Here is why this is an example of why the NFL is referred to as the No Fun League, because when you catch a boss pass like he caught,
that's what I'm saying.
You get what I'm saying? When you catch a boss pass like that, with all of the turmoil and everything that's going on with the Panthers, that would have been a sweet victory. And then to just have it snatched away like that over a questionable flag, and now you got to look at that penalty. You got to look at, well, do we need to find another field goal kicker? We had one. We had what's his name? Gano. What is his name? We had Gano. Let him go, and he's still kicking field goals all over the place. It is what it is. But I thought it was a crappy call. But that's nothing new in the NFL these days.
Let's go on and like get some other stuff out of the way. We ain't gonna spend too much time on like the only one of our teams that won yesterday. So we ain't gonna spend too much time on that because we really do want to talk about this Michigan thing.
Okay,
but we are gonna talk about the Giants though, Los. Wherever the hell you at though, Los? So you all up on Facebook posting all that stuff, Los. Yeah, Los. I'm talking about you, bro. What happened to Danny Nichols yesterday? Danny Nichols, what happened to him? Huh? What happened to them G-men?
Hey, look, it's something about that 3,000-mile flight, I tell you. Because it did not work very well up there in Seattle last night.
Yeah.
It didn't work.
Geno Smith is showing, bro, that like he is for real this year.
Pete Carroll is showing he's a hell of a coach.
Yeah.
At his age.
That's a fact.
Yep.
That's a fact.
So since like we done got the Nats out of the way now, we gotta go on and like talk about the stars of the day.
We didn't talk about Michigan State.
We're gonna talk about them last, bro, because we're gonna I gotta go off on them for real.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna let
Cowboys.
How about them Cowboys?
Without Ezekiel Elliott, Tony Pollard went 100% slap off.
He did.
First 4 drives, touchdowns, and that's when everyone last week was like, "Oh, y'all better watch out. Bears is this trap game." It came out there in that first half and demolished them, and then let them come back and like, "Oh, okay, we can actually see y'all now. Let's go and burn off from y'all asses again." Man, you can't say D-Ray was over there crossing his leg like a damn woman in like Basic Instinct.
Hey, Rod, he talked about how the Cowboy fans, how we was quiet last week.
Oh yeah.
But the Cowboy haters, heard nothing about it.
Man, look, there's nothing that we can say. and I am a card-carrying member of the Cowboy Hater Brigade. There's nothing we could say. Y'all took their care of business, and I knew Chicago was going to lose when they came out in them all orange, all the orange outfits. I was like, "There's nothing good that can come from this."
That was terrible, Unis.
Oh well.
But I do want to say one thing though. That damn Justin Fields is fast as hell, bro.
Bruh, he is like a blur.
His ass was gone. He took off. I'm like, damn, he fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like literally like the Star Trek, like the Enterprise.
Yeah.
Like, he gone. He out of there.
He was out of there.
But I guarantee you, Pittsburgh will not lose next week.
Who
y'all play next week?
Y'all got to buy?
Y'all buy? We got to buy?
We playing by. That's what we playing next week.
Yeah. We're not going to lose either then.
We playing by next week. We playing by next week.
But our bye though is at the right time. Because I'm talking about everyone that is on injured reserve now and that's hurt and dinged up got that opportunity to make it happen. Who that Parsons is still balling out of control. I was so happy for Pollard
and going.
Huh?
He hurt and he's still going.
Yeah. You can't teach speed, man. That's why I be telling all they get me. It don't matter. You cannot teach speed, and Pollard got speed.
That's
and
fact.
you cannot teach that.
That's fact.
Yeah, and like he was making them like Bears defenders look absolutely crazy. And I'm like, he still only had 14 carries. Everyone like, he never had over 17 carries and blah blah blah. I'm like, so stop saying what the hell people ain't never done. Shoot. Oh hell. Damn, Mike.
I like my name, Mike.
Damn, Mike.
hey, Mike, we might need to get you some help, man. We tune in for Abundant Life Friday evenings with Meredith Story. She can help you get.
We're gonna get Mike on the show. We're gonna get Mike on the show.
We might need to get him. No, man, because he got some deep. He got some deep-seated hurt.
Mike, is a very funny guy. You got. I've been knowing Mike's from Periscope. I'm a Periscope homeboy, and we follow each other on Facebook. And he's a comedian for sure. He can really be on the show and give something to us.
Man, we need to
hit me up, Mike.
Get him on here, Mike. But
get him on these guest spots over here.
Yeah, no doubt.
Man, I don't know.
People are working out their cherry pie addiction. Boy, that one right there gonna live forever. I promise you, I'm gonna have graphics on that one next week.
I bet you will. Just make it a damn cherry pie, bro. Okay.
I will. The views and opinions of do not reflect that.
But yo, I don't know if I know that we probably cannot show the video. I don't know if we have a still or whatever.
We can,
but what happened?
Because they really did not show.
That's from somebody said. Anyway, how the hell is that?
No, that was from a security camera that from the stadium, and you can't
the
see.
Second one, was it?
Well, first of all, what we're talking about is the incident, at Michigan and Michigan State. They played Michigan. Smacked the fool out of Michigan State, and as they were leaving the field, one of the Michigan players found himself taking a serious L at the hands of 10, they said, from Michigan State. So it's basically 10 on 1, jumping on this guy because they bitter that they got blowed out. And so what we don't see, we see some of it, but we don't really see it. But this is disturbing. Yeah. This is not good. It's not good that we've had situations where people have fought in the tunnel before after a game, or they fought on the field or whatever. But somebody's might get locked up behind this one.
Yeah,
they already talking about. Four players have already been dismissed, and they're looking to file criminal charges for assault.
I think they're handling this the right way. This should never happen.
Right.
The way they hit that young man over the head with the helmet, that's assault, man.
Yeah, that's straight up assault. And it was, you guys can see that it was a mob mentality.
Yeah.
If it was one-on-one, it would never happen. But it was a mob mentality. And when that happens, it's like a group, mental thing overcomes the whole group. And they just, I'm talking about, it was almost like some lions on a zebra. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where just one like zebra there and like all the lions just like attacking them.
I won't even. I won't even call them lions. They were more like hyenas. They were more like scavenger animals.
I can say that.
Here you got somebody is defenseless.
Yeah.
Lions have rules of engagement. You know what I mean? And what that was poor sportsmanship. And you have a mentality that you don't learn from the L that you just took. Your response is to not learn from it. Your response is to escalate. Now what would happen if that young man didn't walk away from that tunnel? Yeah. And now he out there dead.
I got some insights on that. When me and Rock was shooting basketball yesterday, my phone was blowing up. And that's because the young man who got beat up is the brother of a teacher that goes to my school.
Oh, damn.
Oh, wow.
And they had put she had put the video that she had in our little group chat we had for teachers, and everybody was responding to it. And it turns out that he's okay, considered a beat. He has a gash on his head. I don't know if he had to get stitches or not. I didn't get a chance to answer that. But as far as him not having to go to the hospital or anything like that, he seems to be okay on that. So he got lucky on that one.
Yeah,
but,
he did. Yeah, he did. My thing is, I have a son that plays college football now. Okay, if I ever saw that happening to my son at a freaking college football game, something that neither one of these players, okay, have any freaking stake in, okay? I mean, none. It goes back to, the block on block fighting. Oh, this is my block. Y'all don't own the damn block. You own nothing on the block. High school versus high school fighting. You don't own the damn high school. It ain't nothing. It's just a freaking play. And it goes up, okay? If I saw this happening to my kid, those players would absolutely get charged. I do not care.
Absolutely.
You're going to freaking jail. It is assault. You could say I got caught up in the moment. I don't give a damn. Okay,
that's a fact.
Your helmets, and you can't even swing your helmet like that on the field without getting ejected. And this young man didn't even have a helmet on, and y'all just attacking him because y'all lost. Y'all should lose y'all scholarship.
Right.
Y'all should be going to jail. Yeah. Y'all shouldn't have anything else to do with football until your ass can grow the hell up.
I'm gonna tell you like this, and I'm trying to wait until Gooch gets back in here, but I'm gonna tell you simply like this. What is that coach name? Mel Tucker, who is the coach of you ready, Gooch? All right, he's back. Yeah, Mel Tucker, who is the coach of Michigan State, is the second highest paid coach in the country. He is behind Nick Saban. His whole contract is right at $9.5 million for a year. That's how much Michigan State paid this coach. Yes. If that's my son, first of all, somebody gonna have to stop me from going into sniper mode. And that's just real. It's all fun and games until somebody loses an eye. So somebody gonna have to stop me from that. Number two, yes, somebody's going to jail, right? You got 10 dudes swinging helmets with one person trying to defend themselves. Ain't nothing you can do in that situation, right? Nothing you can do. And so number three, I'm hitting them in the pocket. I'm hitting them in the pocket, and I'm hitting them in the pocket.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hitting them in the pocket. You got enough money to pay your coach almost $10 million a year? Great. You about to buy me a beach house in Florida. Because no, we can't let that stand. And what that does, that sends a message to these coaches that care more about winning than about discipline. Mm-hmm. You care about winning, you care about whatever. And see, this is something that I love going back to Dion, what he's doing at Jackson State. He's turning them into good guys, into full-grown sportsmen and men, and he's holding them accountable for their actions. No player is going to disgrace their coach like that in that tunnel if he was teaching them discipline like they were supposed to. You wouldn't want to be out there giving your school and your coach a bad name. But what winds up happening when you put W's ahead of everything, you put winning ahead of everything, you turn them into Terminator robots. Right? And it goes against their programming when they don't win and they can't handle it. So I'm glad that your coworkers, was it brother? Glad that there's nothing permanent, or at least we hope it's nothing permanent. Mm-hmm. But brother, I would come lawyer blazing in the next week or so. For real.
I remember.
I'll keep up on it.
I remember when I was coaching Pop Warner football, and the head coach. These are second and third grade, boys out there. And I heard the head coach of that was on my team tell one of our players to hit them in the head. Yeah. I stopped right there on the field. And I told the damn coach, which was a coach that was we on the same team. Mm-hmm. I'm telling him, oh hell no, that ain't gonna work. You ain't gonna sit here and like teach these boys that winning matters that damn much that you want to go and harm another player over a game, and then neither one of y'all make it. It ain't your livelihood. It ain't nothing. That's gonna stop players. That's gonna stop people from wanting to play football. You already see baseball is like that now. This is the only time there are no American blacks in the World Series. No one. No black player that you see there is from America. That's because American blacks don't want to play it no more. That's what's going to happen in football, because right now it's still parents I'm not letting my kids do that. I'm not letting them, because they see the coaches and everything else and how that violent mentality is. They're like, I don't want that. If you are a coach and if you're teaching my kid to hit the wrong way, to tackle the wrong way, to run the ball the wrong way with your head down, hell no, you're not playing. And that's the same thing that is going in these players' mind. It's all about team. It's all about violence. It's all about everything else, and that's not the way we should be trying to train and teach our young men.
Now, Ken Griffey, he was on the Pivot about a week or so ago, and he was talking about why black families don't play baseball anymore. And, he was like, because it's really, you want to play baseball, you want to play basketball, you got to get some shoes, and basically you go to a court and you play some basketball.
Yeah.
You want to play football, you get some cleats, find you a field, and now, with some other fellas, now you can go play football. Baseball has so many other things that you got to get. You got to pay for a glove, you got to pay for a bat, you got to have the right park, you got to have the right gloves or whatever the case may be. And the helmet, right? And so the entry into the sport is high for a lot of families. But to piggyback something else you said, this might be the downside of these name, image, and likeness deals that these college players are now able to get, because now if you see that your teammate is just signed $1 million NIL deal, and you got one or two choices. You can either play like you've been playing and hope it work out, or you could become more savage and hope that you can make more of an impact. And it's that savagery that may be turning college sports into the Hunger Games. So
because everyone cannot get that. You know what I'm saying? Because everyone is not on that same level. Ain't nobody everyone is not paying for your name, image, likeness, and whatever. But I like that a little bit better than what was happening, where they were just out there getting beat in, and then you're like jerseys sitting up there selling for like $200, and you can't even damn afford to even get it. Yeah, because you're not making any money, even though they're making money off of you.
Yeah, you can't get your jersey.
Can't even.
I would never.
You can't buy your own damn jersey.
I never forget Chris Webber. If y'all go back and watch on on ESPN, if y'all watch that on YouTube, when he said he couldn't afford a $2 hamburger, and his jersey is up in Foot Locker selling for $80. Mm-hmm.
A lot of money back in those days.
You know what I mean? But what, early 90s? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So hey, it is what it is. But I just made me think of Mason Rudolph. He got there swinging help.
Yeah. But just that right there that's a blight on not just the sport. It's a blight on because, and I'm just gonna say it, everyone that I saw there that was doing it just happens to be an African American, and they just happen just to be like tagging another African American, and everyone else that was not an African American was walking on by or running away trying to see what the hell is like happening. But it just happened to be an African Americans on another African American on TV doing other stupid shit
with an African American coach.
Yeah, doing stupid shit. Mm-hmm. And they deserve everything that they get. They can say they're young men, but the damn word in that is men. I'm sorry. Okay. You're not 12, 13, 14. You made a conscious decision, and then your mob mentality jumped in. So it's a, I
don't know. When we were growing up, you took that L. That L was a blessing, because it was like, okay, I've just learned today that football is not my sport. Let me go find something else to do. You know what I mean? But kids today, they can't handle it. Especially if you out there and you gave up a touchdown, or you missed a pass, or you missed a block or something. They can't handle it.
But they make it up to be rivalries, okay? And I think that's also it. They make it up to be rivalries. And just the word rivalry means exactly what it is. Y'all are supposed to be enemies. Even though this player just got there probably and don't know nothing about the history of nothing, but, you're upset. The Oklahoma State Bedlam series, Texas OU weekend used to be like shootout. Yeah. All this stuff here is all, violent images and violent imagery and everything else. And it means absolutely nothing, because once y'all get out of that damn school, y'all don't know each other. And if you do, you're probably cool after that.
Well, let me tell you what I respect about Oklahoma State, Texas, Oklahoma, Ohio State, Michigan, Carolina, Duke. Let me tell you what I respect. If you're going to fight, you fight on the field, in front of God and everybody. It's not 10 dudes that we just want to jump on one. It's the whole squad versus the whole squad. I respect that. If you're going to take it to that level, I respect that. I don't respect you, this gang mentality, or you jumping somebody. That's some old bull right there.
That's terrible. But you want to know what I do respect? And I'm just going to say it. I respect them Cowboys. Yeah.
I did not hit. I did not hit the mute button quick enough, because I was gonna get it. I was gonna get it.
Hold on, Mike. This right here is a Kanye West free zone. We're not giving that dude one iota of pub at all. There's something wrong with him. And that's all the hell I gotta say about that.
Mental health.
If you want to see any Kanye West comments, you need to go back about 3 or 4 weeks ago when all of us on this panel on many of the platforms that we're on and podcasts, we said we are done. Yeah, we're done.
Yeah, that dude is doing whatever he wants to do, and
We're
whatever he's
done.
like doing, let him do it. We're not giving him any credence, any whatever.
Hey, look, and when you have Antonio Brown as the president of your sports agency, that's all you got to say about the level of intelligence of whoever is A, given the contracts, and B, who's signing the contract. So that's all I got to say about that.
Yeah.
I'd like to give some respect to E-Rock there, Mr. Rock. I did not know that you and Coach Pop Warner were on the same coaching thing. I appreciate that.
No, say, damn it. I coach in Pop Warner, damn it.
No, you said you were Pop Warner. And as far as I'm concerned, that predates the Old Testament.
I used to coach Pop Warner football.
That's like the Old Testament.
You know what?
Y'all was out there Air Jesuses.
Yeah.
You know what still though? How about them Cowboys?
How about them Ravens? We've been paying attention. We know you. We know you a turncoat. You a double agent.
The Ravens did it.
You a double agent.
The Ravens did it. Even
we beat the Lions. I mean, we beat who was the other team we beat? We beat the Bears.
Yeah,
Bears, because they won last week. They were high off their win last week, but they still a team that suck. We should have beat them. I'm not throwing my head on that.
Here's the thing. How are the Cowboys going to look when they come back and teams have had a couple weeks? Because y'all got to bye next week.
There we go. I guess they got
and this is not a disparaging comment at all. This is real. This is real. No, people are going to have 2 weeks to study Pollard, to study his moves, his cuts, and they're going to prepare because they know that Elliott ain't coming back.
Dude, Zeke is going to be. Zeke has 3 weeks off. Zeke will be back. Come on, bro. It's a strained knee.
I'm gonna need everybody that has followed Rats from the beginning. I wanted you to go back to last November, and I want you to see what the downturn was in the month of November. That by December, no Cowboy wanted to be on the show that they created. We're just going on record.
I've been here.
I've been here too. We sure want to live in the past, boy.
I never
want to live in the past.
You know what, Gooch? And I'm gonna tell you, brother, you never flip flop. Now you sit there, you'll hold an L and don't like it, but you never just switch teams in front of God and everybody, and then lie and say you never did.
I know.
What? What are you talking about?
Roll the credits.
Time to roll the credit.
I tell you, caught me when I ain't looking, huh? I'm talking about when I ain't looking, huh? Okay.
We verbally stole on you.
I thought I felt some help.
Hey, man, wait a minute. Nah, we ain't gonna do that. Hey, what are these parting shots, bro?
All right, peeps. Hey. Once again, we want to thank, everyone that is listening tonight, everyone that will listen to the replays tomorrow, everyone that's going to listen on Blast Radio 247, everyone that's listening on YouTube, everywhere else. Hey, this is where we're going to come for that real when it comes to sports. I want to thank all of y'all. This is Rock. I'm out.
All right. Well, I want to tell you guys, just like Mike is interactive with us, come on the show and tell us about your team. We are not just here talking about just our team. We want to hear about your team too. Where is Sweetness with her Atlanta Falcons self? Where is she at? Come on, tell us about your team so we can talk about them too.
Yeah.
Everybody except Kelja. I don't want to talk to Kelja this week.
I would love to meet her again.
Oh yeah, that's like Philly, though. I can. Philly's all good right now till Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve come, their asses need to go down. Period.
I ain't mean to interrupt you, Gooch. Go ahead, bro. My bad.
I'm done.
Hey, first of all, thank you all for listening. Thank y'all for tuning in. Be sure to check out some replays of Glass House tomorrow. Be sure to check out On Blast on Wednesday, Crazy Carlos Concoction on Thursday, Therapist Tori and Sunshine on I think that's her name.
On Friday, yeah.
On Friday.
Yeah.
The Liftoff on Saturday. Hey, we got it. We got it going on, y'all. So thank y'all for listening. All gas, no brakes. Live your life, follow your dreams. I'm out.
Deuces.
Oh, I guess I was supposed to roll the credits, huh?
Yeah. You know, that